Right, US President Donald Trump's tariff threats continue. This time, he wants to impose tariffs of 25% on automobile, semiconductor and pharmaceutical imports. Trump said he will most likely make the announcement on auto tariffs on April 2nd. Indian pharma stocks, including Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Lupin, Zydus and Cipla, slumped in today's trade. The projected tariffs will hurt Indian drug makers who sell over 38% of their exports in the United States. India currently imposes a 10% import duty on US medicines. If Trump imposes a 10% duty on India's exports, Nomura says it could erode FY26 earnings estimates of some of these companies by 6.5%. Granules, Gland Pharma and DRL have the highest exposure to the United States, with the country accounting for over 50% of the revenue. Here's more on what Trump said about his plans.
Donald Trump has played his next move on tariffs. The US president said Tuesday that he would impose levies of about 25% on imported cars and similar duties on drugs and chips. Trump says his action on tariffs is already producing results.
I do want to say while I'm up here, I've been contacted by some of the biggest companies in the world. And because of what we're doing economically and through tariffs and taxes and incentives, they want to come back into the United States. And we'll be announcing various very large companies, the biggest actually, and they'll be coming back, having to do with chips and having to do also with cars.
Trump also said more details on the auto tariffs would come on April 2nd, a day after cabinet members are due to report to him on options for new measures. He has long complained about what he sees as unfair treatment of US automotive exports. The EU, for example, imposes a 10% levy on vehicle imports, or 4 times the duty imposed by the US. However, Washington collects a 25% tariff on most imported pickup trucks, protecting a lucrative part of the market for domestic makers like Ford and Chevrolet. Trump says tariffs on drugs and chips will also start at 25% or above, and then go substantially higher over the course of the year. He didn't set a date for starting those levies, saying he wants to give pharmaceutical and tech firms time to set up US factories. Since his inauguration a month ago, Trump has stacked an extra 10% tariff on all imports from China. He's also set a March 12th start date for tariffs on imports of steel and aluminum. And while he has postponed measures targeting Mexico and Canada, he's also told his team to draw up reciprocal tariffs matching those imposed by all trading partners.